The sound of punches and kicks echoed through Iron Legacy Martial Arts Academy as students trained across the large dojo. Parents watched proudly from wooden benches while instructors moved from group to group, correcting techniques and encouraging young fighters. It was the Academy's annual open house, and the building was packed with visitors, eager to watch live demonstrations. Standing at the center of the mat was Marcus Steele, the Academy's undefeated 5th-degree black belt. His powerful strikes and flawless techniques earned loud applause from the audience. Students admired him, and many dreamed of becoming champions like him one day. Near the back of the dojo, 41-year-old Daniel Walker quietly pushed a mop across the training mats after the morning classes. Wearing a faded maintenance uniform, he worked as the Academy's janitor while raising his 10-year-old son, Ethan, alone after the loss of his wife 5 years earlier. Daniel rarely spoke about his past to everyone at the Academy. He was simply the kind janitor who fixed broken equipment, stayed late to clean the dojo, and never missed one of Ethan's training sessions. As Marcus finished demonstrating a series of advanced kicks, one of the younger students accidentally knocked over a large, freestanding punching dummy. The heavy equipment tipped toward a group of small children. Standing nearby, several parents shouted in panic. Before anyone else could react, Daniel dropped his mop and sprinted across the room. With remarkable speed, he caught the falling dummy using one arm and carefully pushed it upright before it reached the children. The dojo fell silent. Marcus stared at him. "You've trained before," he said. Daniel smiled politely a long time ago. Marcus laughed. "Nobody moves like that after a little training." Several students gathered around curious Mr. Walker. "Will you spar with Coach Marcus?" one asked excitedly. Daniel immediately shook his head. "I don't fight anymore." Marcus stepped forward with a confident smile. "Come on, just one friendly round." Daniel remained calm. "I'd rather not." Marcus crossed his arms. "Or are you afraid you'll lose?" The audience laughed softly. Daniel looked toward Ethan, who quietly shook his head. "You don't have to do this, Dad." Daniel smiled at his son before turning back to Marcus. "One round," he said. Cheers filled the Academy. Moments later, both men stood barefoot on the training mat. Marcus wore his championship black belt, while Daniel had changed into a plain white training uniform borrowed from the equipment room. The referee signaled the start. Marcus attacked immediately, with a fast combination of punches and a spinning kick. Daniel avoided every strike without throwing a single punch. The audience gasped. Marcus attacked again, increasing his speed and power. But Daniel calmly stepped aside each time, reading every movement as though he already knew what was coming. Frustrated, Marcus launched his signature flying kick. In one smooth motion, Daniel redirected the attack and gently guided Marcus onto the mat without hurting him. Complete silence filled the dojo. Marcus looked up in disbelief. Before anyone could speak, an elderly visitor stood from the audience. His eyes widened as he stared at Daniel. "I knew I recognized you," the man whispered. "You're Daniel Walker, the former military combat instructor who trained elite special operations soldiers." The room froze. The humble single father everyone had known only as the Academy's janitor had just revealed a past that left every student, parent, and instructor speechless.